If you're a painter, artist, creative person, and content creation still feels like a chore, especially when you put in so much energy and effort and you still get no result, trust me, I've been there. I was growing this account for about 8 years with 1,000 followers before I saw any real growth. Here's a few things I've learned along the way that has helped me scale multiple accounts and get this account to 65,000 followers. First and foremost, it's okay to not be good at content creation right off the rip. If you're fairly new to making videos, you don't need to be perfect. You don't need to be perfect at talking on camera. Perfect doesn't exist. I'm not perfect at talking on camera. It might seem so because I cut it and repeat things over and over, but trust me, everybody is repeating things. They're making multiple cuts. They're saying the same thing over and over. Just do the same thing because I promise you, there is room for you in the conversation. As much as we hate to speak about our own artwork, I promise you, learning the skill of talking about your work on camera is something that you need to know. One way that's helped me is just whipping out my phone, not staring at the camera, but just talking about something that's on my mind. You don't have to post it. You don't even have to rewatch it, but it is best to rewatch it like game footage. Watch it back without any volume and listen to it without even watching it. And I promise you'll start picking up on little nuances that you start to say, like weird little filler words or things that you prefer not to say to people. So you'll start to make little iterations by yourself without having to post it online. The creators that have the least confidence are the ones that have taken the least action. You need to put in a lot of inputs in order for you to start feeling like you know what you're doing. You can stop tracking like views, likes, and follows. You should be tracking the amount of posts that you're actually inputting per month. When you don't get enough repetitions in, you'll start to trick yourself into thinking you don't know what you're doing because it'll take too much time in between inputs. So if you can get yourself to like almost a daily flow, you'll start to grow so much confidence with yourself that you won't even recognize the videos that you're making in like a matter of 2 months. I used to want to be an animator at Pixar, and I worked in college for like 8 years to get to a point where I realized that animation wasn't really for me. I was blindly darting in one direction without really knowing exactly what I wanted out of it. And I think a lot of creators get into that mode too. They'll start making content without a clear idea of what content can actually do for their business. Content has the ability to reach as many people as there is on the app. So if you are wanting to show your art to other people, it is almost a requirement to get to a sufficient level of making videos so that you can actually present your message to people and show your personality to others. So try not to do the thing where you just jump in and don't think about what it could do for you, because you won't see any upside if you're getting low engagement and you're not getting the results that you want up front. If you jump into it thinking it's gonna provide you a bunch of money, or you jump into it not knowing what kind of potential it really has, it can be devastating on both ends of the spectrum. Think about it in one way. There's endless possibilities with brand deals, people buying your work, all sorts of different businesses you can build on socials with a good, solid personal brand. But at the same time, it's gonna take a minute. It's gonna take a while to build up. It's gonna feel like a little bit of a J curve. You're gonna start up high and you're gonna dip down low and climb all the way up to the top. That's how it usually works. Exponential growth all the way. If any of this resonated with you, I made an artist resource that helps you audit your personal brand. Comment the word art and I'll send it right over to you. I wish you all the best. The world needs so many more artists, so keep creating and I'll see you in the next one.